Believe it or not, I got authorization to land at the NASA Launch and Landing Facility at Cape Canaveral. But not just me. 21 aircraft and 69 people from Spruce Creek all got authorized. Stick around to see what they showed us, and more importantly, what they let us do.
All right, hi everyone. Today's a special day. We are gonna go fly to the NASA, or I should say, the Space Florida Landing and Launch Facility. What's the real name? Anybody know?
It's the shuttle
Strip.
strip, yeah.
Well, we're not really sure what the name is, but it's a gigantic 15,000-foot runway that normally civilians are not allowed to land at. But today we've gotten special permission for us and a couple of dozen other planes to all go there, land, and get a private tour. So should be fun. Let's go.
But today's a light camera day. We only have one on the inside and one on the outside.
Oh man, that's almost dangerous.
I'm wondering that might be Lieberman across there.
That's the one across. Yeah.
Crossing. Letty,
That's him right there.
Or run up. Spruce Creek.
Was that you, Bill?
That's me. I'll be pulling up next to TJ, so I'll be in position.
Okay, and I'll slip in and back you.
Gotta love it when the plans come together. Our lead aircraft is Steve in that Cessna 182 there. He'll be departing in 8 minutes. We'll be 3 minutes after him. So that gives us plenty of time to do a before takeoff checklist. All the checklists are here. Doors are secured. I checked yours from the outside. This is the caps handle. So remember I was telling you this has a whole airframe parachute. And the briefing, this is the placard for the caps. I keep this placard right here if needed.
Okay, did everybody look at the map and where you're parking? So as soon as you...
Yeah, I'm assuming that they're going to marshal us in.
Yeah, they will.
Good assumption, but I'm always prepared.
That's why you're in lead and everybody else is just going to follow.
Don't fuck it up.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Christ, I feel like I'm on an ORI dropping a nuke weapon, for Christ's sakes.
All done with precision.
TOT is everything.
For John, I'm waiting right till 44, and then I'm getting on the runway. Spruce Creek traffic, white Skylane, 7139 X-ray, one small flight for Spruce Creek. Taking the active runway 24 and holding short. Taking the active and holding runway 24.
Why is he holding? For 4-4?
4-5.
4-5?
He wants to make sure
30.
nobody comes in the pattern and screws up his timing. I'm telling you, precision. That's how we execute. All right, it's 8:45:30. We are 8:48. I'll do Steve's thing at 47:30. I'll get out on the runway.
We're looking for 48.
47:30. I'll do a call and move out. Spruce Creek, Blue Sierra, 7 Tango Juliet. Lining up and waiting on 24. We'll be departing in 30 seconds. And cameras are rolling. Smile, Bill. You're on camera. Pitching for 7.5 degrees. That's the magenta bars there.
Gear up.
90 knots, positive rate of climb. Flaps up.
The actual flight down to Cape Canaveral was really quite trivial. It was only 33 nautical miles and less than 15 minutes in the air. But I was still a little nervous because my passengers were all veteran pilots that had way more experience than me.
500 feet, we'll begin a left turn. 600 feet, caps is available. There's our course. With that, we are clear of New Smyrna's Delta.
You don't even have to talk to him.
Nope. But we do have to stay under 1,000 until we pass that Class Charlie line.
That's correct.
Go ahead and...
So far, you've passed your ride.
All right, that's good. I'm a little nervous, you know. I got 3 pilots in here watching me. A lot of pressure. All the guys in the back seat have been quiet, so I have no idea if they're like either scared to death or if they're just taking notes of all the mistakes I'm making.
I'm just watching the screen as you're flying. That's what I'm doing.
All right. So now we're going to slow down, get to 120. That's what we briefed. And the other thing we can do, which will be kind of good, is I'm going to go look on here to see the distance for Steve in front of us.
I can probably see it right there.
Well, I can see that he's there, but if I look on my iPad, I can actually see his precise distance to
Yeah,
me.
that's true. You
Command 8366 Yankee.
So he is now 5.9 miles ahead of us, and I'm at 120, and I'm going to adjust power to maintain 120. He's climbed up to 2,000. We're just now crossing the Class Charlie boundary, so I'll go up to 2,000 as well.
I'm just about 13 miles north of NASA.
TJ, 6 miles behind you.
November 547 Tango Juliet, NASA Tower.
Go ahead, NASA Tower, for 7 Tango Juliet.
Altimeter 3015, the wind is calm. Just give me a call when you're about 3 miles out.
3015, we'll call you 3 miles out. 7 Tango Juliet. Clear to land 15, landing long beam the tower. 7 Tango Juliet. And we're 8 miles out now.
Copy.
You got the runway?
Oh, I see it. Don't worry. I think I saw it when we were 20 miles away.
That's cute.
I landed here in the back seat of a 100F in 1958
Wow.
with a general in the front seat who we were supposed to go into Patrick, but he had an emergency. He wanted to come down here because we lost our hydraulics.
Now you're really trying to make me nervous.
The runway doesn't look so long because it's so damn wide.
Yeah.
Till you get down there in it and say, holy cow. They want us to land a beam the tower.
A beam or after, slightly after. And the tower is about halfway down.
Now that thing is starting to look long. 9,000 feet remaining with any degree of skill we can get her.
I think so. I'll try. All right, there's the tower.
Beam the tower.
He said a beam the tower, but they unofficially told us you can go a little past the tower.
November 66 Yankee, wind calm, clear to land, runway 15, land a beam the tower or beyond.
Drag shoot.
Okay, beam the tower beyond.
Boom,
Clear to
look at
land
that.
For 8366 Yankee, NASA Tower, thank
Did
you.
that landing pass inspection in the back seat?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. That's pretty intricate landing there.
2 left turns at the end, taxi to ramp. Might be a
Still
palm.
got 4,000.
2 left turns at the end. 7 Tango Juliet. Still 3,000 to go.
What?
It feels so weird to taxi this fast. We're taxiing at 50 knots.
All right, so we have arrived. We are airplane number 2. We are up to 4 aircraft here already. There's number 1, number 2, 3, and 4. And every 3 minutes, we should see another plane. So let's see if they really show up on time. Plane number 5?
Yeah, number 5.
Number 5.
Good job, TJ. Fly into the shuttle facility with a moon rocket, a manned moon rocket on the pad.
How cool
Not
is that?
since 1971. 70.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah. Spruce Creek, one small step from Spruce Creek.
There you go. You only need 15 more planes coming. This is plane number 9.
Now, how
They
many
have
of us are
arrived.
going to make the astronaut program?
I don't know, but we're going to inspire somebody today.
They said I have to go to Mars and procreate. What does that mean?
Is there an age limit? Do we qualify?
Did you volunteer for that, or did they ask you?
No, they asked me to build a bed so that the real astronauts can procreate.
In the end, all 21 aircraft made it in without incident. We had everything from Cessnas to Bonanzas to Cirrus, a few T-34s, and even this F-1 rocket.
And look at the little flyby performance we get. How cool is this? Just one of the things you see on the ramp here. This is an F5, apparently a NASA-owned F5, and one that just did a sortie, a little formation sortie with this other F5.
We were lucky enough to visit when they actually had a manned rocket on the launch pad. And we got to see the giant crawler vehicle which they used to reposition the rocket. We learned that this crawler vehicle can move millions of pounds of cargo at about 1 mile per hour. Surprisingly, they let us actually go onto the runway and let us wander around. The runway has an inscription carved into the concrete that shows you where the final shuttle actually touched down. Another highlight of the visit was going inside the hangar, where we were able to get up close to F-104s, F-5s, and even some pretty wild helicopters. And as you can see, everyone in the group walked away with smiles. When it was time to go home, there was no departure sequence, no assigned departure times. We just called the tower when we were number 1 for departure. For me, I was behind my friend Lou's Bonanza, and it was a perfect excuse to get some good aerial shots of his plane. If you like this video, you might enjoy this playlist up here. If you want to see what YouTube thinks you'll like best next, check out the video down here.